There's nothing quite like the comfort of home. Is there? That feeling of sinking into your favorite chair with a cup of tea, surrounded by the memories you've collected over the years. But here's something I've learned, and maybe you've felt it too. As much as we love our homes, sometimes they can surprise us. A loose rug here, a dim hallway there, and suddenly what's familiar isn't quite as safe as we thought. Now, I don't say that to worry you. In fact, it's just the opposite. Today, we're going to talk about how to love your home even more by making it a place where you can move freely, confidently, and most importantly, safely. Because let's face it, accidents happen to all of us, but there are simple, thoughtful ways to outsmart them. And that's what this video is all about, your peace of mind. Over the next few minutes, I'll share 5 practical tweaks you can make today, no fancy tools or big budgets required. We'll start with 2 of my favorites. Lighting up those shadowy corners and turning your bathroom into a slip-free zone. Sound good? Let's dive in. First things first, let's talk about lighting. Now, I don't know about you, but somewhere after 60, my eyes decided they needed a little more help. That lamp that used to be plenty bright? Well, let's just say it's not doing me any favors these days. And here's the thing. Poor lighting isn't just an annoyance. It's one of the top reasons seniors take a tumble at home. The fix is easier than you might think. Start by adding nightlights in those in-between spots, hallways, staircases, the path from your bed to the bathroom. You want soft, steady light that guides you without glaring. Motion sensor lights are a game changer here. They'll pop on the moment you walk by hands-free. And don't forget your task areas. A plug-in under cabinet light in the kitchen or a bright lamp next to your reading chair can make all the difference. Now, if you're like my friend Martha, you might be thinking, but I don't want my house looking like an airport runway. Trust me, neither do I. That's why I love these slim, stick-on LED strips. They tuck right under your handrails or along the edge of a step, subtle but mighty. And here's a bonus. Good lighting doesn't just keep you safe. It lifts your mood too. Who doesn't love a cozy, well-lit space? Now, let's talk about a room that deserves extra attention, the bathroom. I'll bet you've had at least one close call here, maybe reaching for a towel or stepping out of the tub. Water and tile? They're not exactly best friends with our balance, are they? Here's my golden rule. Make friends with grab bars. And no, I don't mean those cold, clinical ones from the hospital. These days, you can find bars that look like stylish towel racks or even curved handles that double as decor. Install them near the toilet, inside the shower, and wherever you need a steady handhold. And this is my shower superhero. A sturdy seat lets you sit while you wash up. No more standing on slippery feet. Pair it with a handheld shower head, and you've got comfort and safety in one. Oh, and don't forget the magic of texture. A simple stick-on mat inside the tub or a set of non-slip decals on the floor can turn a danger zone into a safe haven. The best part, most of these fixes take less than an afternoon. You don't need to be Bob the Builder, just grab a screwdriver, maybe a helpful neighbor or grandkid, and you're all set. Now, I'd love to hear, have you tried any of these tweaks in your home? Or maybe you've got a safety hack of your own. Drop a comment below. I read every single one. And stick around, because up next, we're tackling 2 more spots that might surprise you. Your cozy living room and those sneaky stairs. Trust me, you'll want to see this. Isn't it funny how the rooms we love the most, the ones where we unwind, read, or chat with family, can sometimes hide the trickiest little hazards? Take this living room, for example. Cozy, inviting, and just cluttered enough to make you do a little dance around the coffee table. Am I right? Now, I'll admit it, I've tripped over my fair share of lamp cords. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: our living spaces should work for us, not against us. So let's tackle 2 big ones today, making your living room a clutter-free sanctuary and giving those stairs a safety makeover. First up, the living room shuffle. You know what I'm talking about. Navigating around footstools, side tables, or that stack of magazines you've been meaning to sort. It's like an obstacle course. But here's the good news. A few small changes can turn chaos into calm. Start with the invisible hazards. Those stray cords from lamps, TVs, or chargers. Tuck them away with simple cord clips or a fabric sleeve. You can find these at any hardware store. They're cheap, they're easy, and they'll save you from doing the trip and catch routine. Next, take a good look at your furniture layout. Can you walk from the couch to the kitchen without sidestepping the coffee table? If not, it might be time for a little rearrange. And let's talk about rugs. Oh, rugs. They're cozy underfoot. But that loose corner? It's a sneaky troublemaker. Here's a quick fix. Double-sided carpet tape or a non-slip rug pad. Stick it underneath and suddenly that rug stays put like it's glued down, because it is. Now let's move to a spot we use every day but rarely think about, the stairs. Whether you've got a grand staircase or just a few steps between rooms, they deserve some love. Because here's the truth. Most stair accidents happen not because we're careless, but because our stairs aren't giving us the clues we need. First things first, check those handrails. Give them a good shake. If they wobble even a little, tighten the screws or call in a helper to reinforce them. You want a rail that's rock solid, running the entire length of the stairs. And while we're here, let's talk about visibility. Ever miss a step because the edges blended together? Me too. That's where this stuff comes in. Glow-in-the-dark or bright-colored tape on the edge of each step works like a charm. It's like your stairs are saying, "Hey, I'm right here." And if you've got wooden stairs, consider adding a non-slip tread or a carpet runner. Bonus points if it's a light color. It'll brighten the whole space. Oh, and here's a tip from my grandma Edna. Never treat stairs like a storage shelf. That book you left on the third step, the laundry basket halfway up, they're accidents waiting to happen. Keep stairs clear, day and night. If you need to carry things up and down, use a tote bag or a basket with handles. It'll free up your hand to hold the rail. Safety isn't about living in fear, it's about living with confidence. It's the little things like knowing your handrail won't let you down or walking across the room without playing hopscotch around clutter. Now, I'd love to hear, have you rearranged a room lately or discovered a clever way to keep your stairs safe? Share your stories below. We can all learn from each other. And stay tuned, because in our final part, we're heading to two places you might not expect, your kitchen and that front entryway. You'll walk away with simple fixes that'll make every day a little smoother. The kitchen is the heart of the home, isn't it? Where we whip up family recipes, share stories over coffee, and sneak a cookie or two when no one's looking. But between the sizzle and the steam, this room's got a few tricks up its sleeve. Slippery floors, hard-to-reach cabinets, and those pesky little hazards we don't notice until, well, oops. Let's tackle the kitchen together. Because this is where a little prep work can save you a whole lot of fuss. First up, your feet deserve a break. Standing at the sink or stove, pop down a cushioned, non-slip mat. Not only does it ease the pressure on your joints, but it'll also catch splashes and spills before they turn into a slip-and-slide situation. And here's a pro tip, go for a light-colored mat. It'll brighten the space and make crumbs easier to spot. Now, let's talk about reaching. We've all done that tippy-toe dance to get the good coffee mug from the top shelf. But here's the thing. Climbing on step stools or chairs is one of the top causes of kitchen falls. So let's outsmart those hard-to-reach spots. Take 10 minutes today to reorganize. Keep your everyday dishes, pots, and pantry staples at waist or eye level. Save the top shelves for things you rarely need, like that fancy platter you use once a year. And if you do need something up high, invest in a lightweight reacher tool. My friend Carl calls his the claw, and let me tell you, he's the king of the cookie jar now. And here's a small change with big peace of mind. Stove knob covers. These clever little gadgets sit over your dials so you can't accidentally bump them on. Just lift the cover to adjust the heat. No more worrying about catching a loose sleeve on the burner. Now, let's step into a spot we use every single day but rarely give much thought, the entryway. Whether you're coming home with arms full of groceries or just stepping out to check the mail, this area is all about balance. Literally. This right here is a game changer. A sturdy bench lets you sit while you put on or take off shoes. No more wobbling on one foot. Add a basket underneath for slippers or a walking cane, and you've got everything you need right at your fingertips. And let's not forget lighting. Motion sensor lights outside your door mean you'll never fumble for keys in the dark. Inside, a small table or shelf near the entry lets you drop your bags, mail, or umbrella the second you walk in. So you're not juggling clutter while you kick off your shoes. Safety isn't about overhauling your life. It's about those small, thoughtful choices that add up. A night light here, a grab bar there. Suddenly, your home isn't just safe, it's your safe place. A place where you can move freely, laugh loudly, and live exactly how you want. So let's recap. Light up those shadows, make friends with grab bars, clear the clutter, give your stairs some love, and treat your kitchen and entryway like the high-traffic zones they are. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Absolutely. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips will you try first? Or maybe you've already made a change that's made life easier. Share your wisdom in the comments. We're all in this together. And if this video helped you, why not pass it along? Hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more tips on living joyfully, safely, and confidently at any age. After all, home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive.